Leo, how are you doing? Today we're going to do what's blocking you, what's helping you unblock, and what's a possibility of the situation. So, for Leos, what's going on today? What do Leos need to know about blockages? What's blocking Leos? Okay. So, oh well. So we've got nothingness. This is a great card. And do you know what's blocking you is nothing, which isn't strictly true. So let's delve in deeper what is really blocking you. The ability to go into a yang and yin place that has a harmony of nothingness, which means you don't have to think about duality. Duality is always going to be opposites. So maybe you're struggling with right and wrong and all opposite aspects. So to actually unblock yourself, then let's have a look. We need the harmony. See that? The harmony. This is on an emotional aspect, bringing in a healing with happiness and contentment from the heart to the brow chakra to be able to see intuitively. So when you go in the intuitive side, there is no duality, there's no judgment. Because when you have duality, you judge. Oh, yeah, that's a bloke. Oh, yeah, that's a female. Oh, that's dark, that's light, that's hard, that's soft. And an experience is also a duality because you have to be in the bodies of a person to be able to experience it. Without it, you can't experience it. So when we experience something, it's a judgment. So this card here is about non-judgment. Nothing is happening. So it's a freedom. Imagine if you didn't have a body and you were weightless. That's a duality, being heavy, being light. But the harmony it comes from not struggling with this aspect. It's about accepting who you are to emotionally heal about judging. So you could ask yourself, what am I struggling with? Do I really believe there is nothing in my life at the moment? Which is a sad aspect to be. So, to overcome that, if you can open your heart to the possibilities of love and connection, it's the connection and the spirit of being in that community, being in that pod. Dolphins, they're in that pod, they're in that school, they have the belonging. They also have a very healing consciousness at the moment. And they're trying to teach other people how to tap into that. So, what is the outcome of all this aspect? So, you have this traveling aspect of things that can go very fast, and that's also in duality fast, slow. Time doesn't have any meaning once we're in the nothingness. So, again, there is no judgment. So, for you today, Leos, to have a non judgment aspect of all that you do, being present in the moment, but paying attention to where you can actually go. Where can you travel to in the nothingness? So, that would mean don't rush into overthinking things today. Don't overrush your heart when it's full of emotion. It's seeing the aspect of the whole world and what that means to you. Because after all, the sun is shining and it's coming into your life. It's very small, but that's okay because it's shining the light inside of you. There is an analogy of seeing this light inside of you to bring that sense of harmony. So what else? So you may feel like everything has been postponed, but again, that's a judgment. What is here is happiness. What is here is the ability to go outside of yourself, to travel, to really see what aspects you can manifest in your life right now. But because there's a postponement in having this, it's like you're trying too difficult to let go of a lot of aspects in the no-thingness. So the over-judging of what life should be is really giving you the ability of why isn't anything happening? It is going to happen, it's just not yet. Until you can really feel and generate that love a lot more in your life. So let's see on the unicorn level what's really going on. What can the unicorns tell us today? So we have past lives. So you have the past lives. So you can actually look in the no-thingness about where you've come from, where are you going, what is your purpose today of life. And that's why perhaps you've got the postponement and you've got the travel. Those two things are great because it means you're not rushing into something that's not, it is the wrong direction. So when you fill your heart and your emotions full of happiness and contentment, nothing is postponed because you're in the moment and you've already achieved it. So looking at your past life, where you've been, where you're going, and where have you come from. The past lives is a filter of what's been before, maybe from your parents, your lineage, but also tapping into your soul purpose may help, because standing back to really get in tune with your heart, and then things will happen really, really fast. You don't have to know about past lives that you've lived, but you do have to honor where you've been and your ancestors, your parents, etc., going back. This perhaps will give you an insight of, however, it's in the non-judgment and the duality of the situation where you may be struggling a little bit. Some of you, because of this past lives and this postponement, are perhaps really dwelling on someone that has passed over quite significantly, and it's causing a little bit of discomfort. So having a look at that in a gentle, loving way. Thank you, Leahs, for listening, and I send you all the love in the whole universe. Take care. Lots of love.